So that's one of the units there at Shabby Fufu on the N2. Not sure how many units there are here in total. It's winter here, so it's quite cool. Wet forest, donkeys. So this is like at the N2 is up there, and then you come in down this side, and there's sheep grazing, and there's some chickens, and there's a farm stall at the front there. Farm stall, a little restaurant kind of thingy. You can hear the road noise from up there. You can hear the road noise. And this toward the south of the property, the Indian Ocean is that away down there. So the slope falls south, slowly rolling down into the forest towards the sea. So these are blackwoods here. These are beautiful, but they're Australian aliens. But they're not too invasive, and I quite like them as part of this forest area. Ah, there's another unit there. So the units are not uniform in design. The occupancy seems to be quite low right now this time of year. It's the 6th of July, 7th of July. I suppose the common theme is they're all kind of timber clad, timber construction. This one seems quite new, aluminium windows. Yeah, so it's hard to know if this is a short stay unit or a longer term tenancy, but that one seems to be quite nice and north facing. So I like to visit these units, this type of accommodation, cabin type accommodation on small farms or farms, basically to try to learn from these experiences for what I'm trying to do at Pebble Spring Farm with our cabins there. And sometimes I learn positive lessons, sometimes what not to do, but always humbled by people that have actually done something. Look at this unit here. There seems to be at least, I think this one copies the unit up there, so this is a unit type. So interesting thatch arrangement with a stepped roof. It seems nice sunny deck with cordwood columns there, and then anodized aluminium windows with a balcony off what I presume is a bedroom up there, looking south into the forest. Yeah, quite nice there. And then this pathway here, I'm not sure about what this granite paving is here. Looks like kind of leftover scraps of granite from somewhere to pave this rear stoop. And there I can see that's a digester, a septic tank, a digester for a septic tank. But these pipes here now seem to run surface. Oh, and there I can see there's a fireplace inside. That's an external chimney there. You see that stainless steel over there? So they must have a fireplace inside. My unit last night doesn't have a fireplace inside. So this pathway here is not the way we came. We came with the vehicle path, but there seems to be a secondary pedestrian path. And here's the unit I stayed in last night. Double story. But you can see the north sun doesn't hit the decks in front here. So I think the orientation was probably to look into this forest, which is quite beautiful. So this is now indigenous Neisner forest. Beautiful here. So the way these units work is double story like that, and then there's another unit just like this here, parking area here. And then our deck is like, so the challenge here is that the lounge, as it were, is this deck outside here. So it's been raining for the last 2 days, so we don't actually get to use any of this lounge space outside here when it rains. So I suppose that's a bit of a design challenge. And then inside here the unit is small, so the whole of the downstairs is basically taken up by a kitchen. No place, no couch. Here's the staircase going up. I'll show you there now. And then the bathroom, simple shower, wash hand basin, toilet, all fine, with rough hewn timber cladding, kind of a sawmill byproduct. Lots of sawmills in the area. So I like that idea of making use of what you have in your area. Very steep staircase. Going up here. Going up here. I've got them in my pocket here. And then bedroom up here like this with a balcony there. So yeah, comfortable but very steep staircase. Balcony hard to use if it's rainy. Yeah, so that's the unit. We live and learn. We learn from other people's experiences. I'm definitely learning from this place.